Hello and welcome back to the Norfolk Fisherman. You join us today at our local carp lakes at North Birmingham. We're fishing just the front lake today. If you realise the sun is setting behind me, that's because I haven't had a chance to film the intro today. It's been pretty frantic. Had about 6 fish, well there's 5 of them in the last hour and a half. I've had 2, James had 3 and my mate Brad who left has had 2 also. I just had the biggest one of the day at £10 2, which was a common I caught off the top, and I'll show you the fish in a bit.
We're in, and because Brad's hurt his shoulder, he's in lots of pain. This is funny though. Did you just fall over?
No. Again, can you get close? You're going to have to lay down.
Yeah, you can lay on the mat. It'll be a bit wet but.
It's not bad, is it?
He doesn't want to lift the set up or anything.
Oh,
there you go.
wow, that's quite good.
Hey James, get a video of the top of the rod going.
Yeah, it's hard with the sun, mate. Not a bad one.
So that was right where you have to. Well, the scales are closed through.
Have you got some? Because I got some in my bag.
We don't want no smoke though, we don't want no smoke. Let's go.
Don't do min.
It's just a tiny bit.
Brad just had this nice common from the far bank. Off some reeds, it was a white pop-up top with a little bit of corn. It's the rod had only been sort of like 20 minutes, but Brad's hurt his shoulder at a minute, so it's a bit of an interesting fight. But nice fish.
Yeah, so just caught this nice little one, krill bottom bait with a nice little bit of regular corn on top, on a little mesh bag of some pellets as well. Produced this nice little one. Very jumpy though, that's the one thing.
Well, I just went down the end to try and stalk one off the top. This little lively mirror came after about 15 minutes of drying. And then I just got it in the net and James called me saying he had a fish on down here, which is a chunky little combo. Both a similar size, about 3 or 4 pounds. Nice fish. Right, took the camera.
Alright, just got this nice one off of a white pop-up and a fake sweet corn. Quite an easy fight actually, came straight in. Nah boy, nah.
Just had this nice common off the top, all the way down the corner. Was feeding dog biscuits for around 20 minutes, just on and off. Saw this one come up, cast my, it was 3-line dog biscuit hook bait to it, size 4 hook, and this one nailed it. £10 1 ounce of absolute beauty.
I'm biggest of the day!
And it was the biggest of the day out of 5 or 6 fish. Brad's just gone. It was a nice fish. Well, I was about to release mine when James's rod screamed off right next to my head.
I thought you hit it.
He set the camera up, he was already ready for the release. And James's rod went. So we've got a nice double now. Nice.
Second one I got double up.
Nice double for the camera. Is it in the net?
Yeah, it's in the net, but I thought it broke out of it.
Nice.
So just as we were releasing Drew's one, my rod screamed off. At first I thought he hit it, but no, this one was caught in a chod setup, a naked one, just the corner of some brambles on a pink one's krill pop-up, trimmed down. And yes, quite a nice one. Nice little mirror. Once again, the superior loser of releases. Just focus. Oh my god, the gleam on this one right now. Yeah. After the recent succession of my last fish, I thought I'd just talk you through my rig. I'm using a simple naked chod system, with this just being my main line, down to a small naked chod thing and a bead. Down here we have just another little stop, to a quick change snap thing down to a 1.5 ounce distance thread. Then off here I have a IQ hook link and a signature squid pop-up and a size 8 chod hook. So kind of simple, kind of not, just fish to some margins. Well, I was then packing up because I've got to go home, and Drew's rod just screamed off. He was fishing a slack line back to the same spot where I've had my two fish, just in there, and this fish is beginning to put up a little fight and a little splasher. But yeah, it's quite early on in the fight, so hopefully we'll get it in.
Just had this lovely little common off the snaggy bramble bank that James has been fishing for the last few hours. He's had 2 of his fish off here, and I just put a 12mm crab and krill pop-up by Nash Bait over to the brambles, fished it on a small pellet PVA bag, and this one screamed off after about 15 minutes. I've brought my gear out because it's about to leave. Lovely little sunset common. Whoa, it's going by itself, look.
Sunset common. Well, I was just saying how PVA mesh produces some of the quickest bites I know. Drew just casted it in. It's been in for, he didn't even have time to put it on the rest, and it's just ripped off. So I'm just going to leave you here, and I'm going to go grab a net. So focus out on the Delkins.
Just had this little common snort of the day off that same bramble spot. Fished a PVA bag with a 12mm pop-up, just like before. Literally, it was slapping the line to put it on the rest, and it literally ripped out my hands. It was the most vicious take, and I haven't even put it on the white alarm yet. It was a short fight, and then this little one came nicely to the net.